This is the trading trading review for the 14th of March 2023. I was looking at Tesla and UAL. Tesla never offered an entry today. It had wide pivots and they were really wide, and we didn't have a bias. So when we opened just under R3, I was expecting a sell-off, but we had a rally with a lot of volume. So the next move after that was an R4 breakdown, and their entry was happened here at 105. But I had made my entry in UAL, so around that time I was in this trade, so I didn't. I missed out on this entry, but we had a nice confirmation here, um, and it was gonna be difficult because an entry at 183 with 50 cents, 60 cents stop loss. I needed $1.80 for at least 3 hours. So 183 to 181 is $2. So almost. So the move never really worked out. You needed to take it on a 1 minute breakout to the top side. So you just trended here. It didn't really make much today. It moved, but you needed to, but it didn't trade within the ranges nicely. So so I was looking at Apple as well, and no move happened. We moved to R3. We were supposed to use these Camarilla pivots, but it wasn't really respecting them, so it was using the other Camarilla pivots. We bounced from this R4 level, then held here, and then made our move down here, dropping from BWAP. I didn't think I saw this move uh, happen, and I was gonna take it for a 15-cent stop loss. But I also got into UAL for the second trade, so I didn't get in here for 15-cent stop loss, 150 to 55, and we actually dropped to 151 and beyond. So Apple actually it closed the day higher, but with a lot of volume. But either way, the price actually dropped to 150, 60. So this was a beautiful move, but it just required patience. All of this morning was not a move, and so but the move I kind of forced a little bit, and I broke a rule where I removed my stop loss a little bit, but I was just there was so much conviction in this trade. Um, we opened and right off the bat, within the first minute, we had a breakdown on United Airlines. The move I should have taken in is at the short of R2. We had a nice setup here, and I wasn't forcing anything, so I didn't take it. But we had a really nice drop, and then we bounced back. This pullback to R3, I couldn't really take it, but then you can see that we lost it here, and we were holding on in this range. We had this isolated pivot here, and I feel very confident that we will drop even lower. And this was the breakdown of R2, so I made my entry. So this trade was an entry. It's an it's a traverse, but with an entry at R2 and not R3, which is fine. But ideally, you want them to be here at R3, but you can never predict what the price is gonna do. But either way, I mean, my entry, I got stopped out, and here, which is fortunate. And then I saw that we failed and that my stop out was on no volume whatsoever. And then we were struggling, so I decided to make an entry with a much more reasonable stop loss at around 46.96. Um, it pulled back again. It pulled to the top side again, and I removed my stop loss because I was being an idiot. And it, but luckily, no candle closed above my stop loss, so the candle pulled back, and it closed at 46.93. And by then I was gonna set my stop loss, so I moved it back at 46.96, and then I just held. We had a nice drop, and I partial first 1/3 at 3R, which brought my account to break even. And after that, I held still a very big position, and then we had a really strong pullback on no volume, mind you, and so that really messed up with my nerves. We pulled back to the just below BWAP. We poked through BWAP, and I decided to get out to end the day at goal, which is 3R. So, but you can see here, had I waited 10 more minutes, it will have dropped and hit my targets. So I'm a bit disappointed in that sense that I'm leaving money on the table because of my inability to control my emotions. But I'm not gonna be hard on myself. Um, 1 of the things I have to do is I have to um, I have to make a comment on. I have to write 3 things that I did good today, and so this one was 4.1, and the idea here is I'm gonna write 3 things that I did good today. I had good analysis today. Good analysis. I had much better patience, and I had a great selection of stock. I will also add, more importantly, that I close attention to and volume and price rather than the candlestick. So 4 things, not 3. And so this is gonna be comments, and then my goal for the day. We quality trades taken, and I think they were good quality trades despite the fact that I broke my rules. So yeah, I broke my rules. Yes, I removed my stop loss, which is a forbidden sin. But I just had a good read of the technical level, so I held on to the trade. But anyways, that's the trading review. Managed to end the day at goal, but I left money on the table, so that's not the right way to trade. But I'm slowly gonna turn this ship and start developing better habits.